Yeah, I mean, I walked the path, man. You know what I mean?
People here, you know what I'm saying, Masonic orders are being inducted into a secret order.
Mhm.
There's so much Illuminati stuff. It's satanic and devil
Right,
worship and stuff. Talk a little bit about that because I know you're affiliated with
right,
some as well.
right. Well, the people have to understand. There's been a big misconception of the Masonic order. For one thing, it's not just the order; it's a fraternity, and anybody can be a Freemason. You know, women can be Freemasons too. A lot of people don't know that. The Queen of England, she's one of the highest ranking Freemasons, just to let you know. And basically, the Freemasonic order is developed and to make you a better human being and to create a bond far beyond our physical dealing with the spiritual connection with us as men. So they tell you to make men great. But
Yeah.
how do you make a man great? You need to learn from a student. So what we do is we learn off each other and deal with that brotherly love. A lot of people that's in the Masonic orders are from all walks of religion. You don't have to be a Christian, a Jew, this, that, and the third to be a Freemason. That's a misconception. And the reason why the Masonic order has a lot of like bad flack on it is because of the Euro Masons coming over here and creating subdivisions within the order, like the Skull and Bones, the Illuminati that was created by Adam Weishaupt. And Freemason was already in existence. But as Adam Weishaupt came along and he wanted to create the illuminated order. The word Illuminati just means illuminated. You know, you reach the highest, right, degree.
Yeah.
You become illuminated. Okay, has nothing to do with Satanism. Now, if people say, well, yeah, it does, Rasul, they pull up all this stuff. Like, yeah, because a lot of there's good Masons and then they're bad Masons, and there's a lot of those Euro Masons from Europe was they were ones into studying black magic and Vaudoon and getting into the Luciferian studies of different things like that, and they conjunct all of that stuff into the Masonic order. What you have to understand is that the Masonic order only has 3 degrees.
Yeah.
Everything after that is all honorary. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So there's really no 33rd and 3rd because the highest number is
branch off to do that.
Right. So if you have 3, right, and then you have what? After you go up the so-called Jacob's ladder, right? They tell you got to be 33 and a third, but really 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Again, 7, 8, 9, because the original degrees were really 9 degrees in ancient Egypt. You understand what I'm saying? The highest number is 9, and then it starts over again at the continuing cycle. You follow? So the old doctrine only consists of 3 degrees, and then when the Masons split, they created the Yorkshire and the Scottish Rite. And if you notice that the York Rite and the Scottish Rite they're very different from each other. The same, but the lessons are a little different than each other. So Masonry is not bad. It's just that bad people gave it a bad look. You understand what I'm saying? They gave it so the outside is like, oh, they worship the devil. You know what I'm saying? Really, the Masons believe in God. You know what I'm saying? And the core, the central principle of Masonry, they believe in the grand architect of the universe. That's what that G in the middle of the compass and square. It could mean God, it could be Guma Az-Dabar, or it could mean geometry, or the grand architect of the universe. And when you start talking about the grand architect of the universe, right, you're going beyond this earth plane. So the Masons deal with a lot of great principles, man. People should get into it. And there's a lot of great people that's Masons.
Yeah.
And one of the reasons why they keep it a secret, because they don't want to indulge everything to everybody, because then everybody gonna be knocking on their door wanting to be a Mason. And you can't make everybody a Mason, because if you bring a bunch of people in, somebody's gonna mess up. You see? So Masonry is not secret. It's just people don't know how to get into the order. That's why they tell you, like, you got to get a sponsorship. You know what I'm saying?
They don't just let anybody in. Yeah.
Yeah, they don't just let anybody in. You got to get a sponsorship, or you got to seek out a traveling man, and then he'll sponsor you and bring you into the lodge. Basically,
let me ask you this though, because here's that whole thing about the knowledge is only for a few, and only a few initiated can have the knowledge. There's that part there because the knowledge should be protective. It's almost like the you know what I'm saying, the book of Eli. Like whoever has this knowledge of this book, they have power, right? So that should be protective. You don't want evil people getting a hold of that. You don't want people who are just going to be destructive with that knowledge. But then here we come putting it in our music. We're putting like ancient Masonic knowledge in the music and different Kemetic knowledge and ancient mysticism in the music for everybody, and it draws people. What do you, is that a good thing that we're doing? Because it's almost like you're privileged to this information. Keep it to yourself. Don't share it with the people.
Well, I think it's a process, man. You know, you don't want to cast jewels to swine.
Yeah.
You feel? And that's what happened through the ages. You know, it happened in Egypt. It happened everywhere. You know what I'm saying? It's happening today. Is you want to be able to keep a certain amount of things in order, because if you just thrust it out there, somebody's going to take it and ruin it, ruin the real true message. And that's what happened kind of with Masonry. You know what I'm saying, man? Got a bad look. Yeah. You know, man. You know, and
what happened with Christianity, man? You know?
Christianity got a bad look.
Yeah.
Islam. Look at Islam today.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked up, ain't it? You know, got a bad look.
But it ain't the truth. Yeah.
Nah, you know, and you know, Muhammad, there's a surah or ayah in the Quran where Muhammad talks about these Arabs, that what they doing right now. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, they themselves don't even really, they just use it for political means.
Just like the Jews over there in Israel.
Exactly.
Same thing. Them ain't the real Jews.
You're going to use the word of God. You're going to use it's the so-called word of God for political means.
Yeah.
That's just, I don't get it.
They don't understand it.
Yeah. I don't understand it. I mean, it's the same thing with the, you know, I'm talking about the Muslims, the Christians too. All of them do it. The Jews do it.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, if we were to talk to the prime minister of Israel, he'd say, yeah, Rasul, TruthSeekah, okay. Yeah, we're going to go have dinner. You guys got to go, man. You guys are causing too much trouble. You ask too many questions. You know what I'm saying? So you know, you know, I respect religious people, man. I don't try to discriminate against anyone. You know, I like talking to religious people. It's a good conversation. You know what I'm saying? But you know, the stuff that's going on today, and it's just crazy, man. It's been going on for the last 6,000 years.